It shouldn't be +8 either, since you got rid of that one. Or which you got? What did you get rid of? Greater Pact of the Blade or something else?
Greater pack weapon, but I have a +1 weapon now.
Oh, oh, that's right. You bought one. That's right.
Yeah, I got that +1 greatsword now,
I forgot
and
about that.
and that's my new pack weapon.
All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's episode of Storm King's Thunder.
Hello!
Howdy.
Hey there.
Well, hello there.
So, who would like to give a recap of last time?
I believe we just arrived at Zymorvan Hall. And everyone was kind of weirded out because it didn't seem like there was a whole lot of guards about. Nonetheless, we visited Sir Zymorvan and asked him for his giant slayer greatsword, and he was like, "Oh, my good-for-nothing son stole it when he moved to Yardar to be with his wife that I don't like. So if you want it, you're gonna have to go all the way back there." And everyone was like, "Well, shit. It would be nice to have known that before we came all the way up here." But, then we decided to head to the east to visit Citadel Felbar and Vordrorn Forest. And we passed through a little town called Hawk's Nest, and there wasn't really much that stuck out about that town. And I think we just got to the Citadel. Am I forgetting anything?
Not a whole lot.
Okay.
You had met the king and queen, and they gave you a gift. And they also mentioned that if you were to remove the fire giants in Iron Slag, that they would build you a keep or a
Oh.
tower.
I wasn't here for that part, so...
Yeah. They gave you a pair of golden lions.
Ooh. Like little token things? Ah, yes.
And that specifically right there. So what would you all like to do?
I'd probably say start heading back towards the sun.
Agreed.
We already rested here, correct?
I mean, yeah, you could have easily done that. They would have, since we gave them the letter and everything, they would have let you stay, no charge, for the evening.
Are there any like just general like shops?
I mean, if there's some like regular supplies you like to stock up on, you can probably find those.
I was wanting to buy a component pouch.
Oh, yeah. Easy enough.
That's 25 gold, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'll do that.
Alright, so do we want to go ahead and head to Yardar now, or do we want to do Vordrorn Forest?
I
Or do
say
we want to-
Yardar.
Okay.
Yardar.
Yar.
Yar,
Now I'm wondering why you guys came this way, because you wanted to get the forest
I
first.
thought the original plan was to go to
And
the
then-
forest and then
Yeah,
catch
same.
Yardar on the way down.
Yep.
That was the original plan. Because I know we're gonna be coming back up here now again anyways, if we're gonna clear out Iron Slag.
I mean, I'm game to do either way. Since we came up this way, we might as well go to the forest, unless there is a good reason why we should wait to go to the forest because we'd be better equipped. That'd be the only reason I wouldn't want to.
What does Rizwin know about the forest?
Only that it seems to be undead sightings there. Not a whole lot else.
Okay, Rizwin is gonna turn to, Polchara and Ezra and say, do you... I thought maybe because you know magic you might know about this, but do you know if there's a good way to fight zombies? Like,
No, no, not being sarcastic at all, Rizwin. I found if you hit them really, really hard, they tend to fall pretty easily.
she just kinda rolls her eyes at Polchara and then says, I mean, like, any supplies that might help.
Would Ezra know of anything, DM?
How many? You guys haven't fought a huge amount.
I took some notes when Gregory was here with Brian and the zombies. I just have they're not strong and they're not smart. That or Rock is a better conversationalist.
Tend to operate in numbers rather than sheer power.
Would like a history check or anything like that be useful in this situation? I wouldn't think so, but
I mean, I'd have to guess if you fight them at long distance, I think you wouldn't have much of a problem.
Let's see.
Most of us here are okay with that.
I think the only undead you guys have actually fought were the Lords of the Hunt.
Fair enough.
I mean, do you guys think that maybe investing in some holy water is a good idea? Question mark.
Would I know outright knowing no?
You can make a history check, I guess. But you guys know from fighting the Lords of the Hunt that sometimes undead are resistant to mundane weapons.
proficient yet not proficient.
Would I have any information on them in my Volos guide?
Nothing in particular. Because there are multiple types of undead.
Would I know enough to actually create it, or no?
See, you being a paladin, you know there are two types of undead, corporeal and incorporeal. Incorporeal ones most often are resistant to mundane weapons. And sometimes corporeal ones are, but sometimes they're not. Or sometimes silvered weapons will do the trick.
All right.
I mean, if you wanted to pick up a silver weapon while you're here, you're more than welcome to. You can probably find one.
Yeah, I was wondering if I could get one of my currently owned weapons silvered. Or would that take
That would
a
take
while?
time, like a few days.
Okay.
Would I be able to find any silver arrows?
Yes, you could potentially find some. Yes.
How much would they be?
Here's for the rundown for a weapon. It's 100 gold on top of the cost of the weapon. For arrows, it's I believe 10 arrows for
yeah.
100 gold.
So I'd need 200 gold for 200 for 20 arrows.
Yes.
Would just having silver ward off zombies?
Like, just carry a silver bar on your person?
Throw
Well-
silver coins at it.
Well,
Make it
Pachara
rain!
has several like silver piercings.
Those are more for
Tech-
decoration. I mean, certain enemies might not like it, but it's not enough to like since it's not.
It's
A
not
threat?
vampires or garlic.
It's not really a threat.
Technically, if you're throwing silver coins, you're making it hail, but
Huh. I wonder. I very much doubt my magic stones would work on silver pieces.
I just bought 20 of those.
Okay, 20 silver arrows. Make sure you keep track of those.
I did.
And our magic weapons are like the same as like silvered weapons, correct?
Your magic weapons are better.
How do they have a silver short sword +1?
You have a +1 short sword. You don't need a silver one.
Just thought I'd ask.
Yeah.
How
It's kind of
much-
redundant to do that.
how much is a +1 short sword? So I can compare it to getting a silvered one.
Well, like those usually run like 400 to 500 if you can find them.
Is there one to be found here?
It doesn't look like there is.
Okay, then I'll just get a silvered short sword then.
I mean, you
That's-
have a weapon that can get past that.
I know. I just
Oh,
want
all
another
right,
one.
that's fine. 100 gold plus whatever it is in
10.
PHP.
110.
Oh, I see. I had played a battle before.
I believe Badger, you can only have 2. Favorite
No,
enemies.
because you said whether it was a humanoid that I could do giants and undead to get 2 human.
No,
I don't think giants are counted as a humanoid.
they're not. I gave you another language because you already knew giant. I think.
Hang on, let me look it up.
Because you originally chose beasts for your favorite enemy, and then when you got greater favorite enemy, you chose giants.
Silver doesn't do extra damage. It just gets through
Yes.
stuff if they're vulnerable to silver.
Yeah, if they're resistant to mundane weapons, sometimes silvered weapons will get past that, like with lycanthropes, which are
Okay.
immune to mundane weapons.
Oof.
Although things like smites and stuff can still get past that if you hit with the weapon.
Does a smite make the initial attack magic, or would they only take the smite damage?
They would only take the smite damage.
Oof. I'm gonna sell my regular short sword.
Okay.
So
You
I'll
get like half of it back.
Okay.
Ezra, I honestly have to say, it's pretty funny, like seeing everyone else gathering about. It's like, oh, we need silver and magical weapons, and Zamin, you're just standing here. It's like, man, we've been prepared for this for a very long time.
I'm just like looking at my rapier. I'm like, I'm good.
Well,
Ja-
Rizwin has a magic weapon. She just wants more than one that'll work. Possibly work.
I already knew giant as a language.
Yes.
I knew I chose beast because it makes sense with my backstory and everything that I would encounter more beasts. So, I
Yeah,
guess
you
it's-
originally you only have two. You chose beast and giant.
When did I get undead on there? I'll go ahead and take that off.
Maybe you had copy pasted and didn't remove the extra stuff.
I don't know. Undead's the only one that's capitalized too, and I'm usually not capitalizing.
Alrighty.
Should we go in then?
All right, which way would you like to go?
Do we want to go take the north path or the south path?
I'm feeling north. I think I'll save us some time.
Alright.
Okay.
Not very much. Maybe a day.
Well, whichever way gets us there.
Are you just measuring now to see which one's back quicker? If you take the north road, it'll take you about 8 days to get there.
Well, that's not unreasonable.
And it's not like we're on time limit or anything.
Yeah, it's really not much of a difference.
Just a little under a week.
A little over a week, 8 days. Oh wait, no. Wait, what's D&D week?
Well,
D&D
in
week is
Faerun,
10
it's a
days.
10-day, so...
Okay, never mind.
I know, it sucks. They had to be different.
Well, you see, the world of D&D is more of egg shaped rather than sphere shaped. That's why sometimes traveling by sea varies.
The Forgotten Realms is oblong.
The Forgotten Realms is flat.
The Earth is flat.
The Earth is egg-shaped.
Okay. Let's go.
Alright, north or south path?
And north.
North.
Alright. Measure something.
East? I thought you said west.
See.
That's south.
Amazingly, you don't come across or encounter any issues. In like the middle of the third day or fourth day, there's a path that leads southward to a town called Newfort.
Newfort. I can't really think of any reason why we would want to stop by.
Well, I mean, this is essentially what time of day is it by the time we reach there?
It's like midday.
We could always stop for drinks and gossip, see if they heard anything around this area.
I mean, what's in Newfort that's worth making us stop?
Only thing you really see from like a distance is like a stockade and a few dozen wood frame cottages.
Teeny village.
We can camp in better like conditions than this.
Yeah, I mean, if it was a small town at the minimum, I'd say let's stop here for the day, but
We have a magical hut and a two-person tent.
In which that magical hut gets destroyed in the middle of the night by your demons.
Oof.
Oh,
it happened once.
oh,
It can happen anytime again.
oh.
Oof.
Bachora sags.
Well,
They were devils, by the way.
well, if it's a consolation, we could probably just keep moving along.
What do the people here look like?
Just normal folk. Nothing too crazy.
That's
Essentially, do they look like they belong here, or do they look a little bit more well kept?
They look well enough.
So they don't look out of place, essentially.
No, no.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt to stop and talk with the people here.
I mean, we can. I'm not gonna lie, I really don't want to.
Rizwan would prefer to keep going, but if y'all want to stop, then that's fine.
Do we want to do a majority vote?
Sure.
Sure. Should I stay or should I go?
Welp, I'm going.
Goodbye, potentially story, a required quest.
Little did we know, the little village of Newport actually had a enchanter that could enchant all our weapons for free.
No, it's housing the lady we just burned or tried to burn the mansion down.
No, the owner of the last town son is vacationing here.
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh,
pretty
that would
obvious.
suck. That would really suck.
Honeymoon.
Honeymoon in Newport. Okay, so we decide that we're just passing through Newport.
Yep.
All right.
But we wouldn't be passing through because Newfort's off of a road that leads off of the road we're on.
We see it in the distance. That's about
It's close enough to where. Yeah, it's pretty close.
Yeah, you see, if giants were attacking it, we'd see it from here.
All right, we going?
Yep.
Yep.
All right, you don't need another fork or another path, a side path, until the end of the fifth, when you reaching the end of the fifth day, which is right here. There is a path that goes southeast, and then also the path that you're on that continues.
Is there any signage that tells us where the road leads?
A town called Dead Snows. but it is about like 8 or so miles, 8 to 10 miles down the road.
Has Rizwan heard anything about Dead Snows before?
Just looking up real quick. Roll a history check.
Doing great, guys.
I mean, not a whole lot, but something about maybe some people that worship the Morning Lord are there.
Sun Man. I mean, they sound like a pretty religious place. Maybe they would know more stuff about the forest. Especially since we're closer now.
I mean,
Does Rizwan know of any towns that are closer to the forest than this one?
This, the only other towns you can think of that are near here, one is north of the forest, and the other is past the forest.
Okay. I would share that with the group and ask if we want to ask about the forest here at Dead Snows, ask about the forest at the town that's north of it, or just go.
well, I'm assuming by this time it's starting to get dark, right?
Yeah, it's getting pretty dark. If you guys were to continue on, it would take 2 to 3 hours to get to Dead Snows proper.
I mean, we can try to get some information from Dead Snows. Have a place to lay our heads down for the night.
Alright.
What does everybody else think?
Yeah, I would rather stay in the bed than in outside, mainly because we're really close to, well, relatively close to the fortress we were told about.
I have an idea. Like we're trying to gather information about Dead Snows.
Trying to
Gather.
get information about the forest since it's near Dead Snows.
I mean, I have an idea. I very much doubt it will work. And yeah, Fish, I think you know what I'm going to try to do.
I know
Are
exactly what you're
there
going to try
any
to do. I'm going to hate you for it.
Are there any animals?
Make a perception check.
Can I look for small ones?
That's kind of what he's looking for.
Natural.
Ooh!
I hate you.
I know. I'm sorry. It just seemed like such a fun thing to have.
All right. Roll. I mean, Badger, you see some like prairie dogs and stuff. Pochara, you see something a little bit more substantial. You actually see some deer.
Okay, I'm gonna like use do I have a ration? Let's see.
I don't think you need with a. Or are you just trying to do this for flavor?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get it closer to me.
Can
I'm
I?
gonna act. Sorry, what?
I was gonna ask the prairie dog. Does he know if any of the undead get this far?
It kind of cocks its head at you, seeming to not understand what undead means.
Stinky man.
Yeah, there's a lot of stinky men around here.
It kind of looks both ways and kind of just. If a prairie dog could shrugs its shoulders, pretty much. Pochara, make an animal handling with advantage.
Alrighty, advantage and animal handling 15.
All right, you actually get one of them to come close.
I'm gonna activate my new ability, and I'm going to speak to it. Hello there. Me and my herd over here are not from around these woods, and I'm wondering if the alpha predator around here is particularly dangerous.
Interesting.
I like how you worded that.
Thank you.
Interesting. Note that you are still like 80 miles away from the forest.
We are still a ways away.
Well, I meant more just this area, like this. Here, I didn't know how to word that. I gotta be simpler to deers.
No, that's fine. The information you get back. Alpha enemy. Big cat-like creatures. White. Big teeth.
White, big teeth.
You kind of get the sense that it's talking about a crag cat,
Crag cat.
which
Yeah,
you
that's
have
right.
fought before.
Oh, alright. Gonna ask it a second question.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. I'm gonna point towards where the village would be. There's a herd of two-leg walkers like me. Are they particularly dangerous to what you would consider predators?
You're asking if the
I'm asking if they're hostile towards everything, or other two-leg walkers too. Do two-leg walkers fight other two-leg walkers around there?
not around there, no.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna let them go.
Okay, you
And
give them a little bit of the
Yeah, I'll
ration
give
and
'em-
yeah. All right.
And I'll relay that to everyone about the crag cats. And how it at least doesn't seem like the people of Dead Falls are hostile towards other people.
Badger is slightly interested on how Polchara can start speaking to animals, but she's not going to say anything or ask him.
I guess I guess I will have to explain that. Yeah, I can talk to animals now, by the way.
So nonchalant.
Does
For-
Rizwin know anything about crag cats?
I think we
you
fought one before she became. Was it before she became Rover?
Yeah. Make a nature check. Let's see if you can recall any information about them. All right, they're relatively large creatures, and they seem to be You've heard stories of some people trying magics against them, and the magic's failing. And sometimes, no, check to make sure I'm correct on this. I think I am. I'm just gonna double check their sheet. Why the hell is it not there? I guess I have to find the beasts. What the hell are those? Fuck. It's probably in some, like, subfolder or something. I apologize. Oh, there it is. And sometimes the magics themselves can be turned back onto the caster.
Alright. I already, as a player, knew what a crackcat did. I just wanted to verify what Rizwin knew.
I mean, you've also fought him, so of course you don't know what they can do as a player.
Luckily, we all have means of fighting non-magically.
Yeah, totally.
Oh wait. Um, Reed, you can hide behind me if you want.
No, I mean I have a longbow. I was agreeing with you.
Oh, fair enough.
It's just you sounded like you were being sarcastic about
Oh,
it.
my bad.
So, are we going to Dead Snow, or...?
I think so, yeah.
Alright.
Can I try to befriend the deer? Or is Ruby being nearby not gonna happen?
That is an excellent point.
Speak with animals lasts for an hour, doesn't it?
10 minutes.
Okay, good. I was a little scared I was gonna have to hear, like, idle chatter from the horses. Just while I was, like, making them go place. I was a little worried about that.
I think you can probably just drop it at will if you want to. I don't see why you couldn't. It's not concentration, but I don't see why you can't just drop it.
Yes, I'm going to do that. I don't need a connection to my horses that intimate. We're not on speaking terms.
Your horses are just Beavis and Butthead.
Oh god. Well, I'll never know. Hopefully.
You just heard them talking in the background when you were talking to the deer.
That's cool. I can't do that very well. Alright, if you guys are moving to Dead Snows, move your token.
Sorry. I'm always on the measuring tool whenever I'm on the map.
I mean, that's fair. But you guys walk another 2.5 hours, roughly, to get here. It's definitely dark.
I want to wear my crag coat, cloak.
Okay.
Crackcat cloak.
Well, luckily I can steer in the dark. What does the place look like, or am I still too far away for that?
I mean, your dark vision goes for 60 feet. There are some, like, torches lit. But there's a stone wall surrounding the village. Overlooking the road that leads to town is a stone watchtower. You see a banner flying from the topmost turret, but you can't really make out what it is. And inside there see several wood frame buildings that seem to make up the town. And like in the center is a fortified abbey. Which, when you close enough, is called the Hospice of Marthamore.
Hospice of Martha Moore. Nice.
Why again?
Is that the only building here?
No, there's other like wooden buildings.
Do they just let us through the entrance?
Yes, you do eventually find a tavern called the Blazon, Blazon, and also an inn called the Rose and Hammer.
Can I make 3 little hand puppets out of leather?
Sure.
After I do that, can I find children?
They're probably all asleep.
Yeah, it is pretty late. Perhaps in the morning.
It's like you just bust into someone's house. Do you have children?
I'm just gonna say to Rizwin, isn't it kind of just like a bad omen to put the word "dead" in your town's name?
I don't know anything about that.
How much longer till I'm done with that custom mask I was making for Reed?
I will say you can finish it here, while here.
Sweet. I won't tell Reed yet.
Well then, to the Rose and Hammer, I guess. Why did we come here again?
To look for information about the forest.
Oh well. Yeah, I'll pay for the night for the horses and the rooms.
Just say like 2 gold for everything, just to make it simple.
All right. Well, then I'm just going straight to the room to get some sleep then.
I want to go to the bar and like listen in and see if I hear anything interesting.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go straight to my room.
Racewind
Or
will as well.
whatever.
And while she's listening to see if she hears anything, she's gonna get a drink, but mostly to think about what's going on.
All right. Unfortunately, you don't like get a whole lot of idle chatter.
Alright, and he talks to like hunters in this tavern, talking about their latest hunts near.
No, nothing about that. I think the only thing you actually hear is Old Man Jenkins finally passed.
Does anyone look halfway sober? That's roughly my height.
That's roughly your height.
Yeah.
Let's say no.
If none of them are giving me a strange look, I would just like to go to the barkeep and ask the barkeep a few questions.
Okay.
Mainly want to ask him, has he heard anything about the forest?
The forest. Which forest?
The one whose white letterings is very hard to read on my screen right now.
Vordrorn.
Thank you, Vordrorn.
That was the best that's available for the moment. Since I can't put a border around it, which is fucking stupid. I wish I could. That'd make things so much easier. Just wait until you get into up here. Things are real fucking hard to read up there. He kind of looks, kind of shakes his head like, that's a dangerous place. They say undead prowl through it.
Has any gone there and returned?
None that I know personally. Most just stick to the roads. If they're going to Citadel Abdar or Ascor.
Do they ever come this far?
Well, sometimes they pass through.
No, I mean, do the undead ever come this far here?
Oh, no.
You're saying there's a lot of citadels around here.
No, just the one to the north, northeast of here.
I'm seeing 3 citadels, though, around this town. Wait, nope, now just...
That was me fixing that stuff, getting this stuff there.
Okay, so there's only one then?
Yeah, there's only one other one.
Okay, sorry about that. I saw 3 for a second.
Yeah, that was just copy paste.
Gotcha. Was there any adventurers around here?
None that have passed through over the past day or two, except maybe you. And he kind of gives you a sly smile.
Well, I haven't passed by yet, have I? I'm stopped. Anyways, I'm kind of hiding my companion in the stables right now, and she's not really a hay eater. Do you mind if I get some meat to...
Sure. We'll just include that in the gold that was already paid.
Okay, I didn't know if they would have that or not. I was like, can I just...
Usually
sneak
they
that in
have
somehow?
meats in places, even either cooked or raw.
Sushi!
Let me ask you another question. I'm sorry, I know it's so laid out right now. I've heard tales of crag cats being around here. Do you know which direction?
Which direction, you asked?
Yeah.
They could be to the south in the mountains or to the northwest in those mountains. Usually they stick to those.
So they don't come nearby here either.
Not often. They usually... There's not a whole lot of prey, like, within the city itself. We also have the walls, so...
Who, under whose watch is this town? Like, under whose protection?
One second.
His name is Lord Protector number 34.
That would be the leader of the abbey is Kirilla Gemstar.
If you don't mind me asking, do we ever get close enough to see what the banners look like?
There's actually one in here. The banner that looks like a golden sun. It depicts the golden sunrise of Lathander.
Would I know who Lathander is, or would I have to ask the barkeep and hopefully
I
not
believe
get
that is
thrown
the
out?
Morning Lord.
Lawfully good, neutral, bad. What is
Good.
it?
Lawful good.
If you guys have an abbey here and know there's undead nearby, would they have any sort of blessings or items that might help us to alleviate some of these vile creatures?
You might be able to get some holy water, maybe? But they don't really come near here. Thankfully.
Yes, and I would never hope for them to come here. We're just heading that direction for a quest of sort, like a pilgrimage. She's not really into religion, so she's just kind of winging this as she goes along.
That's fine.
Alright. I'm sorry we keep taking up most of your time. Give me a glass of your finest ale.
Sure. And don't worry about the time. There's not a whole lot of patrons at this hour.
Which is lovely. Too much chattering going on. She's gonna do that kind of with like a chuckle, knowing she talks a lot herself. Like irony.
All right.
Do I see any strange like marks that I wouldn't recognize anywhere?
No.
Okay, I'll just drink my ale and then go to the stables to rest with Rue.
All right. You guys make your rest. Unless you guys want to do anything else, anybody?
I'd like to go to the abbey to talk about holy water.
You can do that in the morning.
Oh, I thought it was morning now.
No, I thought you guys are. This is like late. You gotta sleep. No, I
That's
wanted to
what I
make.
said.
I wanted to make sure you guys didn't. If there was no one else that wanted to do something during the night before we switch over. That was my bad.
I'm just gonna do the tiny hut again.
Rizwan's gonna drink some of her sweet water.
Pachara sleeps. Everyone also goes to bars to drink.
All right.
And then-
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, go on.
No, I was gonna say we can just move over to the morning if. Go ahead.
You're wrong. Well, I guess anyone that's doing information gathering, I'll just accompany them. Anyone?
I already did my information gathering.
Did I sway anyone from gathering information with this responsibility?
No, I mean, is it morning now or?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can say it's morning now, so that you can go about your day.
Okie dokie. I think first thing Rizwan we want to do in the morning is head over to the abbey.
All right.
I'd go with her because I want to talk to them too.
And I wish to be helpful, so I shall also accompany.
Yeah, sure, I'll follow.
Alright, let's all go.
All right.
Everybody to the abbey.
Alright, so Rizwan's just gonna kind of go up to the door and kind of slowly open it and look inside and say, hello?
All right. Inside, you do see a couple of like people in. You get the sense that they're like priests or acolytes of some kind.
Alright.
Is this a bad time to ask what's an abbey?
It's a type of church.
Okay, I thought it was a keep. Okay, that makes more sense.
Basically, the hospice of Martha Moore is the abbey.
It says a building or buildings occupied by a community of monks or nuns,
Ah, fair enough.
used by members of a religious order. Alright, so Rizwan's just gonna kinda slowly walk up to the closest one and say, excuse me, can I, have a moment of your time?
Oh, why certainly. How can I help you?
We and she'll motion to the rest of the group are planning on making a trip eastward towards the Vorjorn forest, and I was wondering if there might be anything that you might know that would help us.
Besides the rumors that it's haunted. Yeah, they nervously laugh.
It's just I one of my dear friends has gone missing, and there have been rumors that that's the last place people knew where he was going, so I'm trying to find him, and any information I can get would be of immense help.
She's just looking for information about it.
Yeah.
You might have better luck talking to Carilla.
Alright, where might I, find this Carilla?
Oh, let me, and he'll lead you, to, her office.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna open up my divine senses as we see a door.
Okay. You see a door. You don't, feel anything odd. Place almost seems... It feels nice.
Just making sure.
Yet no undead, no fiendish, no celestial. But it does feel like the ground here is hallowed.
Consecrated!
Or, yeah, what... Yeah,
It's the same thing.
yeah. Alright, you see a female, shield dwarf at a desk.
Alright. Raisin is just gonna kind of quietly step towards her, and if there are any chairs on like the opposite side of her, she'll sit down.
Alright. Oh, hello. How can I help you
Hello.
today?
You must be, Carilla then. My name is Rizwin, and I wanted to know if you had any information about the Vorjorn Forest.
Oh, it's a dangerous place.
One
What?
of, my recent, information gathering has led me to believe that one of my dear friends has gotten himself, in the mindset that there is treasure there that he wants. So I'm just trying to find him, and any information you could give me about the forest would be extremely helpful.
Well, there are some ruins there, but there are also lots of undead, which probably stemmed from the previous occupants of said ruins. It's constantly shrouded in cold mists. And the restless undead are usually incorporeal. There are some corporeal ones, but mostly not so.
Is there any thing that might help with ward these beings away from us?
If you're capable of turning them, sometimes that works. If you have weapons that are enchanted, that will also... Well, that will help slay them, or help them pass on, so to speak.
Would silvered weapons work?
Not so much on the incorporeal ones, I'm afraid.
Alright. I know a few of my comrades have been asking questions about holy water.
That's a possibility. That could also work. Usually, you would in a vial, you'd toss it on the creature, and it would do it would hurt them. It may not hurt them, more than a magical weapon might, but it will work.
All right. Is there anything that we could use that might help, like if we we would be able to coat our weapons with?
We do not have anything like that. Although, we may be able to provide some scrolls of magic weapon.
And what would that entail? I'm not the most versed in magical means.
Well, what they do with it, you touch a weapon that is not magical, and it becomes magical for 1 hour.
Okay. Is there anybody that would be interested in that?
In the party?
Yes, in the party.
Magical how?
I already have that covered for myself.
So basically, what it does is you touch a non-magical weapon until the spell ends. That weapon becomes a magic weapon with a +1 bonus to attack rolls and damage rolls for 1 hour.
Can wizards learn it?
They can.
Yeah.
If I put that on the quiver that's holding the 20 silver arrows, will they all get a plus?
It's on a weapon, not ammunition.
If
So
I put
it
it
would
on
be-
my bow, would it make it all my...
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Crap, I'm not there. I can't see nothing.
Well, that's like a meta thing, but yes, that would work.
Is it a spell that wizards can learn?
It is.
Just
It
look,
is.
It's also a bonus action.
It is concentration, but yes, it is. Some wizards can learn.
Quick question, Reed. Would you even be interested in learning that spell?
I'm thinking about it. Like if
You
you guys
can
need
literally
if you guys need me, I can cast it. I can do that and then cast a cantrip, and just focus on not trying to do concentration spells, which I don't do a lot.
I mean, I guess we should take the scroll amount. How much do you want for it?
See, that would be 150 gold per scroll. It's a level 2 spell, so I think that sounds about fair.
I'll throw in 5 platinum. Anyone want to cover the rest?
He said 150 gold.
Yeah,
Yes.
or 15 platinum. I mean, we can go ahead and grab one, but I want to be sure if Reed wants to learn it or not before we use it.
Yeah, we're not forcing this on you, are we?
No, like I said, I don't know. I don't normally use concentration spells, so I can do that. Like if you guys need it, I can learn it.
I'm just trying to think of outside a game, like what is like the real necessity to learn magic weapon, because the paladin has radiant damage.
The
Yeah,
paladin's
won't-
weapon is mundane as well, and he can't always do that.
I know it won't help me or Ezra at all, but the paladin would definitely benefit.
It can
benefit from
potentially
it.
help Badger if she's doing ranged, or it can help Leon, who is doing melee currently.
This is a bit meta, but I can cast it at 4th level, so you can get a +2.
Also that. Well, I mean, you're aware of the spell, so.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
just for that reason alone, it'd probably be a good reason.
Yeah, I'll also bring up how much I'm willing to put into it to 7 platinum.
All right.
I'll just it's 150 gold, right?
Mhm.
Ezra will just give. Ezra will just hand out. You said you're doing 7 platinum.
Yep. So it's still 80 gold.
I'll do 3 platinum.
And I can cover. I'll do 5.
All right. And that would be everything for 1 scroll of magic weapon.
Okay. Now we still need to pay for Reed to learn it, right?
Yep. It's
How much does
100
Reed-
gold.
Oh, 100 gold. I pay 100 gold.
All right. Everyone's over here like, yeah, we're just beefing the wizard up.
Well, I don't really spend my money that much anyway, so.
I kind of went on a pretty big shopping spree, so funds are a little. Other, I'm literally living off of that platinum I got from that lady now.
All right, Reed, go ahead and just mark off. You get the scroll's gone. Reed now has can do magic weapon.
I like how now whenever we find a scroll, we're like, wizard? Wizard? Wizard?
Will they allow me to help or no?
Yeah, if you're willing to help out a little bit, they more than roll a charisma check, just for funsies.
Charisma or medicine?
Charisma. Or no, medicine. Medicine's fine. Medicine's good. We can do that. Okay, they actually thank you. You don't get a whole lot, but you do get a priest's pack.
Cool.
Ooh, I can tell you what's in that.
Can they also tell me more about their god? Like, what's he known for? Because I'm highly doubt he's the god that turns the light on and off in the sky.
Here's a priest pack. Oh, thanks. By the way, what's your religion about?
Oh, I got a pamphlet. I probably should read this now.
No, I
listen-
just mean that good.
Essentially, I want to know what is the proper way to pay respects to their god. Because I have a feeling
Lathander?
the sun god, yeah.
Lathander is god of birth and renewal.
Well, he ain't gonna help me with the undead.
Well, he's helped everyone at some point.
I will still say thank you, and then I probably would leave before the others got out to find some kids and do a little pub.
Yeah, you actually give a couple to some of the patients, who seem real happy.
Oh, my leather dolls?
Yeah,
Not the puppets. The puppets are for the show. I can give out the dolls.
yeah.
Cool. I'll give a little.
And you find a few kids to give puppets to.
No, to do the puppet show. Puppets are mine.
Oh, okay. You want to
I
do a
have
puppet?
11
You
dolls to give out.
You want to do a puppet show?
Yeah, I want to do a puppet show for the kids
Okay.
about Volo and his travels with the creature.
All right. Make a performance check. I'll give you advantage.
Thank you.
Yeah, the Morning Lord smiles upon you this day for helping out. Yeah, you're making these kids real happy. They seem to be really enjoying it. Okay.
You did
Okay.
see the stuff I posted, that what you got, right?
Yeah, I'm slowly putting it in the thingadoodle. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go ahead and put the vestments on.
Okay.
What's wrong with these kids anyway? Since they're patients,
They're not all patients. Like there were some patients in the thing, but like there are kids here that she found. We put a show for.
so they're
I'm
not
Patch
injured or
Adams.
anything.
Is
Yeah.
there any of them that's suffering from actual ailments rather than injuries?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
There are some like elderly folks that are nearing the end, and the priests are just helping them, make things.
Hospice care.
Yeah, there's people like making things comfortable for them. There are also a couple. You do see a couple of like one or two priests of Ilmater, who are helping out.
Ah.
Yeah, we're probably gonna rest up a bit. So, if there's any people that suffer, I can cure 2 people of their diseases. Actually, 4. That's why I was asking. It was like, were people like under ailments?
Yeah, I was about to do the same thing, really.
I mean, there are some you can help if you wish to do so.
Yeah, I'll help out 4 people because that's who I can.
All right, and the
Help out who I
priests
can.
are. Thank you greatly for your assistance.
All right, y'all have a nice day.
I think Rizwan, seeing that everyone else is like helping out at the church, is just gonna be like, okay, fine. And then she's gonna give some of the kids her what's left of her sweet water.
Okay.
Giving the kids some soda.
Since we're all being so charitable here, I'm going to give them, 12 gallons of fresh drinking water. Thank you, Alchemajor.
Is it 12 gallons? I don't think. I think it can do 12 gallons of salt water. I think it's less fresh water.
I think that was 16 gallons. So,
Was it? It might be.
I'm double checking now.
I just know it can make less fresh water than salt water.
Fresh water. Yeah, it is 8 gallons. 8 gallons of fresh drinking water for everyone. Hooray! I'll eat it.
Hey, I mean, that's one less spell the priests have to use for create water.
Yep.
Is there like a
Don't worry, guys. Devil Guy's here to help.
Is there like a like at this hospice, like I'm assuming they have like a dining hall, right?
Yes.
Only thing Ezra can really do is he tries to help them prepare the best makeshift fancy dinner they've ever had as far as layouts. So essentially, he wants to help, like when they do dinner today, make the patients at this hospice feel like royalty to the best of the ability of what's at this hospice.
He makes the table.
I make the table look pretty.
Well, if I'm not busy, I'll help cook. I'm actually proficient with cooking tools.
I mean, most of the food is bland, and it's like stuff that the clerics can summon up.
Fair enough.
Time
It
to
works,
digitate
but
that food, yo.
I mean, you can do that to make it taste better.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely do that. Quick question is, am I getting any weird looks being devil guy inside of church?
No,
That's actually a good
they've seen tieflings before.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm gonna help make the food taste a bit better for everyone.
Can I assist him in making that food taste better?
Sure.
Sweet.
I mean, I can make something, but I don't know if they want it.
I mean, is that a roll or?
No,
am
I
I
just say you can do it. I'm gonna. All right. Yeah.
Do I need to roll anything for making the dining room look nice?
You're of noble blood. You know how to make shit look nice. You don't need a roll.
We're good people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Is there a way to distill, like, rubbing alcohol?
Like to make rubbing alcohol, or
Yeah.
sure. If you want to help them replenish some of their medical supplies, sure.
Because she does have brewer supplies.
I say you can do that.
Okay. That's
Probably not a
not
whole lot
roll.
of it. Nah.
Okay. Yay, we're helpful!
Yeah.
All
I
right.
know, right?
Well, that's my Sunday in church. Now I don't have to
Alright.
go for the rest of the year.
I don't think that's how that works.
Totally how that works. I normally don't go at all.
I assume you guys spend the rest of the day here and sleep one more time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could use those spell slots back.
All right. I will say that due to your help, you don't have to pay for room tonight.
Ooh.
Anything
I'll
else
probably do-
you wish to do?
Is that bartender still here?
Yeah.
I'd like to go talk to him again.
Okay.
Do you still got that fine ale?
He nods.
Any more adventures pass by? And I'm gonna go ahead and put my coin down on the table for the ale.
No, not today.
Any words of luck or wisdom before we head out to fight the damn? Can I say that word in this town? If not, I meant the unfortunate. And I'm just gonna bow my head a little bit, say I'm wearing the vestments.
Try not to get bitten.
She's just kind of chuckling. I ride on top of a panther. I've been bit by one. But I shall try. And
Alright.
slide off the bar stool and take my ale back to the stable to rest with.
Wait, zombies bite people?
Well, some undead do.
Just be glad it's not those fucking head bat things. Those
I
are
know what you're talking about.
gross.
Oh, I should have put some of those in there.
No.
Maybe I will now.
No.
I didn't want to say nothing.
Hell, it could have been the Nightwalker. That's undead.
No.
I think the DM doesn't want to kill us quite yet, so.
Not yet. Soon. All right. Anything else you wish to do before we begin the next day?
Yeah, I'm
Nope.
good.
Oh, can I go find Reed in his room and knock on his door, or will I not know where his room?
Sure.
I knock on Reed's door.
Okay, I'll open it.
I made you something. I finally finished it. And she's gonna be beaming ear to ear, just holding something behind her.
Okay. Like, what?
Close your eyes.
Okay, I'll close my eyes.
You can't actually tell that his eyes are closed.
But are your eyes closed? I can't tell.
Yeah.
Okay. And then she's gonna quickly like kind of shove the mask into your chest a little bit so you can feel like there's something there. Open him! Open him!
Okay, I'll open my eyes and grab my chest, I guess.
I made you a mask.
What does it look like?
Shit, I didn't get that far ahead in my plan here. It's a nice mask. It has 2 colors. It's made out of leather. It's his face
Leather.
shape-ish, like oval to match his face. I don't. I'll just say that I remember our talk a long time ago that you said you wear a mask because you're ugly as an orc, but I don't think you're ugly as an orc. Nothing could be as ugly as that. But I made you one that may be a little bit more comfortable, that's not as hard. But yeah, I made you a mask. It just ties behind your head so your hood can stay up so you can get some air to your hair.
Air hair.
Thank you. Be honest, this is kind of the first gift I've received in a long time. Now that I think of it, I don't think I've ever received a gift. I really, really do appreciate it.
Well, I don't know the story or what's going on, but I just wanted you to be comfortable and have choices if you wanted to. But I bet your face is better than any mask. She's gonna kind of smile and then go, shit, I left my food by Ruby. I gotta go. Bye! She's gonna run off, swearing, hoping that Ruby did not eat her food already since she left in the stable.
Well.
If she did, I'll have to go back in the tavern and order some more food.
When you get there, plate's empty. And, there's some food on Ruby's face.
I'm gonna look over at Old Bull. Is it just Ruby, or did Ruby have an accomplice?
Looks like it's just Ruby.
I put Opal on top of my head. I'm gonna scold Ruby a little bit and then walk into the tavern, order myself some more food, hoping they let me take Opal inside. 'Cause I'm not sure if they allow pets in the tavern or not.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep Opal on top of my head and order some more food.
Alrighty.
Stupid cat ate my food. After all I do for her.
Anything else?
Well, you were the one that left it with her.
I know.
Cat owners know, do not leave food alone that you know they like.
Oh no, even better. Kyle's watching TV and our cat so stealthily and candidly stole the whole slice of pizza off of Kyle's plate and ran off with it, only not to like it. So yeah, I get that.
My
That's
cat did
fun.
that one time with the whole chicken breast. Like a
Jeez.
raw chicken breast.
All right, you guys. Anything else?
No, that's it. That's it for me.
All right, you guys bed down. And when you wake up, is a beautiful sunny morning out, and you all feel a little invigorated. You all have 6 temporary hit points.
Yay!
Yay!
The benefits of helping out holy people.
Yep,
Yay.
sometimes the gods will smile upon you.
Even though all I did was make rubbing alcohol and give children soda.
Well, we helped replenish the supplies for no charge. So,
Yeah.
all right, the day is yours.
I'm still in the holy vestments as I get on Ruby's. Are heading on our way to the fort.
To the forest.
Yeah, I'll ready the horses. Yay!
Oh shit! I never got how deep his head was. I'm not sure if the band I made was long enough or not to tie behind.
How deep his head was.
He always has his hood up. I can't go eyeball what it is. It could just be space.
She's just like, oh crap! Reed isn't a gnome.
It's not a two-dimensional.
His head is 2D.
I'm going to carefully and as stealthy as I can look over at Reed, hoping to God either he's not wearing the mask or it doesn't look like it's cutting his.
I am wearing the mask.
Is the band too small?
Is it under your regular mask?
Maybe.
He's just no, it's over his regular mask.
True.
He just layered
Come
it
on, gang.
top.
Let's see who's behind the mask. It's another mask.
Oh hey, it's Reed. I recognize his face
It's
mask.
Farmer Jenkins.
No, Jenkins died earlier, remember?
Yeah, poor Jenkins.
Old man Jenkins. He didn't want to be a burden.
Oh.
Badger's gonna smile seeing that he's wearing the mask? Question mark? Not sure if it's above, below, or on, so that's why I asked question.
All right. You guys head out. Go ahead and you've managed to make your way on the road without any issue. No random encounters. Put your token roughly where you would like to be before you start exploring the forest.
Is that a good place?
Yeah.
Does everybody like that?
Yeah, that's good.
Oh yeah. This around time we'll go slow carton.
All right. Well, the forest looms before you. It's a little eerie looking. You're hearing some of the stuff you can't help but feel strange. I don't have any like scary music, so we're just gonna listen to this. I'll switch to one thing, just I don't know. That'll work. All right.
Ooh.
Opening my divine senses.
All right. You open your divine senses. The forest definitely has an eeriness to it. A foul smell to the air. From your senses, at least. How would you all like to go about this?
Um, is there anything upon entering the forest that might look as if it is a path or kind of hints at the direction the ruins are in, or
No.
Is there anything special to the incense and the priest pack?
No, it's just mundane stuff.
Yeah, I can't tell where it is, and it's not within 60 feet of me.
Well, I'm assuming our traveling order. I'm assuming Leon wants to be in the front with his divine sense on his horse.
Yeah, probably best move here.
I'll be in the back with my wagon. If one person wants to ride with me, I very much enjoy that, and everyone else can be in the carriage in the middle. Is that all right with everyone?
I don't know how. I know we don't want to leave it by itself, but I don't know how I feel about riding the carriage and cart in the forest.
That is a good point, because there is no path.
I mean, we can definitely just have people piggyback on horse.
Well, between all of us, we have 6 riding animals, 5 horses and a panther.
So we're good.
You can. I'm gonna say you can find a place to put the cart that's mostly inconspicuous and out of eyeshot.
Alright then. In that case, I'd like to be second, behind Leon, as
Okay.
far as the horses' orders go.
I guess I'll be in the back since I think panthers move faster than horses? Question mark?
I think the horses you
It
guys
depends on the
have.
kind of horse we have.
Yeah, riding horses. I think the riding horses are 60 and Ruby is 50.
I'll still be in the back. For some reason, I'm hoping the vestments will deter anyone from behind, but just in case, I'd rather be in the back of my silver.
Okay.
You're right, panther speed is 50.
Rizwin, Reed, Ezra.
Be in the middle.
All right.
Yeah. I'll be a little towards the back, not the total last, but kind of one ahead of Badger.
Gotcha. I kind of figured that was the case there. I only had to move a few of you. All right. For the sake of trying to find this, I would like. Who is heading the trying to locate the ruin?
I guess
You were
that's
cutting
me.
out there.
I feel like that would be Leon since he said he was in the front.
Okay. Wasn't sure if he was just looking for undead or what.
Kind of trying to make use of like my divine senses and getting closer view of like where we're going.
All right. If you would like to attempt to locate this place or find signs of it, roll a survival check.
Is there... Oh, I was about to say, does somebody want to help him? But never mind.
All right, you actually.
we were doing
Shit.
With you to help your divine senses, you actually managed to avoid any potential encounters. You make a bit of good headway. Okay, you do find some ruins, but they are not. Rizwin knows it's you're on the right path. All right, I would like one more person to roll a survival check. Who would like to spearhead that? Okay.
I guess Badger.
I guess Badger.
Badger survivally.
All right. You kind of using your senses of the wild, you help navigate the party, avoiding dangerous plant life. And you do find more ruins, but this is not it. It would like one more survival check.
I'll give it a shot.
I'll help him.
Okay.
That's with advantage then.
Yes.
Good thing I got expertise.
All right.
Yeah, I knew I didn't want to do it because my survival is shit.
Kind of surprised. I would assume what's here is a 12. I'd assume.
Wait.
Anyway, I mean a +2.
Yeah.
All right, Pochara, you don't really have any special senses, but you kind of figure the layout of some of these ruins, and you spot you have actually managed to spot like a trail made by someone over the past maybe few months, and follow that, and eventually you are before a in the distance you see a 4-story building. It's kind of dilapidated, but still looks decent.
Is the place?
Rizwin,
If-
this does look like the place. And from a distance, you kind of see a you and Badger see some kind of strange creature out up front.
What does it look like?
Can I identify it?
No, this is alien to you. It's some kind of strange, like hunched over creature. Has like a from this distance, it has like a long pointy ears, a strange like a pointed beard and wings.
Does it seem hostile?
You can't really tell, not from this distance.
If Polchara shows, like, I assume that Rizwin has started seeing the path. Does she, like, has there been any, is there any, like, thing that might show if there's been any recent movement around the area?
With those nothing within the past few months.
Can I
Okay.
use primeval awareness to read its basic mood and intent? Or is it not considered a beast?
It is not a beast.
Shit.
Well, that answers my next question. Negotiations just flew out the window.
Well, you don't know.
Would my divine
Um,
sense tell me whether or not it's fiend or undead?
It does not ping on your divine sense.
Ooh, that's not good.
Rizwin is going to kind of sneak up to Polchara and whisper to him, "Do you think you could find any animals to talk to?"
Does Badger overhear this?
I'll certainly try my best.
I didn't mean to send you
but-
there.
I'll certainly try my best, but I'm a little scared the undead may have scared a lot of them off, but I'll give a quick look around for animals.
What the fuck is that?
Fish, I don't like this.
I have never seen one of those before.
Neither have I.
No, you guys are still kind of a distance away.
But yeah, I'm gonna give a quick look. Any luck on finding animals nearby?
No.
Yeah, I figured the undead probably scared most of them off.
Is it
Should
just
we-
standing by the ruins? Is it pacing, standing, or what is it?
It's kind of a. It seems to be just kind of hunched over and make a perception check.
Can Rizwan make one as well?
Yes. It has some. From the distance, it's hard to tell, but it kind of looks like it has some old, like small rodent bones that it's kind of picking up and dropping and looking at, and picking up and dropping and looking at, and kind of takes its claw and kind of scratches a little bit into it.
Like it's reading the bones.
Rizwan, I don't think this thing is friendly.
I don't know. I mean,
Are they big bones or small bones?
Like rodent, this is small.
How far away is it from us?
So how far is your divine sense?
It goes as far as 60 feet.
I'm gonna say that's how far you guys are.
Okay.
Well, I mean, like, are we gonna try to sneak past it, or should we kill it on the way in? Because we may have to kill on the way out.
I think we
Or should we
kill it
see as
now.
it?
I feel like
Or
We should offer it
should-
some food.
I kind of want to talk
Yeah.
to it.
Imagine no.
I'm saying
Yeah,
offer
like-
some food.
Like,
I say
I
we
agree.
cautiously approach it to see if we can talk to it. And if not, then we just kill it because we're going to have to anyways.
Okay, well, I'll do it.
I'm gonna hide Onyx first. Sorry, hide Opal first, and then I'll probably start going forward by maybe 10 feet from the group with some ration in my hand, like some meat rations, and just cautiously approach and just see what hit does.
Are you stealthing forward?
Yes, for
Alright,
now.
roll a stealth
To
check.
see if I can hear anything.
If you're trying to stealth forward, roll a stealth check. That applies to
I want
anybody.
Stay here
Okay.
and
I'm
ready
gonna-
in action just in case if it tries to attack anybody.
I'll just go ahead and stealth as well.
All
I'm
right.
gonna go 2, and I'm gonna give Ezra a bardic inspiration.
Okay.
I'll stay back.
All
I'm gonna
right.
stay back as well.
I'm not approaching, but I'm hiding.
All
Or
right.
at least trying to.
As you guys get closer, Rizwin and Badger, you kind of hear it like going, bones, bones. They tell all. The one inside, and he kind of looks inside. They tell a story. He kind of brings him up and like looks at the bones that are on the ground. There is one close by who wishes to hear that story. Yes, yes. Something about a dwarf. Yes. He kind of rearranges the bones again.
Shit, I think I know what's going on. Fuck. I think we should just leave. I don't want to go in there. Rizwan, your friend's not worth it. Let's just get out of here. That's all out of game.
Bones of the mage tell the secrets. Bones, bones.
I'm gonna have to make a personal roll here.
Rizwan.
You don't
kind
hear
of-
it. This is what Rizwin and Badger hear.
Rizwan is
Oh,
kind
oh.
of, I don't want to say enthralled, but is like very like interested in what he's saying, and she's gonna start to slowly like creep up behind Badger.
It actually,
I don't-
as you're approaching,
Badger's gonna go ahead and put the meat away because obviously it's not eating; it's using the bones for scrap.
yeah, it seems to be using reading them. But as you start to approach, it looks up at you, Rizwin. The one who seeks the answers, yes. Yes, the bones say that is her, yes. The bones of the mage will tell.
Do you? Who are you?
I am me.
Okay. What do you know of the bones?
The bones say that which once controlled your body. The bones there, they have the answers that you seek.
You mean that
Bring them, and I shall read them.
Do you have a name for which we may call you?
As you come out of the shadows. I am Burbalang.
Burbalang?
What is in here besides those bones? Why may you not enter?
I do not seek the answers. She seeks the answers.
Padger's just gonna kind of nod at this, thinking, yeah, that sounds like a logical explanation.
What did that not repeat?
What else is in the building besides the bones I seek?
The bones do not say.
Are you fine with us going in there?
Well, he is telling me if I wish to find the answers I seek, I need to bring the mage's bones to him.
He doesn't mean yours, right?
No, the one who had taken my body.
Yeah, that's what I meant, but yeah. Hmm. Excuse me, sir. Is the mage's bones inside?
Yes, the mage's bones lie inside. That bones say yes.
If we brought you the bones, would you still be right here?
I stay to read bones, yes. The bones say I must stay.
Oh, both those things work for me. Yeah, that's all the reason I need to go inside.
Can I sketch Barbalang in my notebook?
Make a dex check. You can thank my you can thank my DM for giving me the idea of this thing. It looks pretty good.
I don't suppose I could convince him to give me a footprint as well, could I?
I don't think so.
If I ask him politely and tell him it's for purposes of research and letting others know that things are not to be feared.
I don't think so. I'm sorry.
Can I roll an insight check on him just to like,
Yep, sure.
just based on what I know?
Burbalang is here to read the bones.
I was gonna say, can I roll persuasion? Even with disadvantage.
The persuasion would fail. Leon, you don't sense any hostile intent from this creature?
Uh, I'd like to kind of sum him up right quick, like in a look. I want to try to gauge how strong he looks. Like, could he physically overpower me?
I mean, he's kind of skinny.
Probably not.
He has wings and stuff, but from a physical standpoint, make an insight check.
2.
I mean, it's hard to read. It's hard to tell. I mean, you've met creatures that are smaller than you, yet pack a fucking punch.
Badger just grinned.
Rizwan is just gonna sigh and look to the rest of the party and say, well,
Yeah, sure.
let's go ahead and go. And she'll start walking up to the front.
Are these windows?
Yes, but they you cannot appear in from outside. All right, a wrought iron gate with hinges on one side and a lock on the other fills the archway. It's the gate appears unlocked and its rusty hinges shriek when it's opened.
Well, I suppose they know now. but just to be sure, I'm gonna stealth to get my back against this wall.
All right.
Is it possible for Rizwan to re-stealth?
Sure.
You know? Okay, I like that one more. Can Rizwan would like to see if the door is locked.
It does not appear to be locked.
She's just gonna slowly open it.
All right. It's a foyer.
Alright. What is this on the wall here?
There's not really anything there. That's just I got this map from someone, so it's just some like wall decorations. Nothing that seems to give away what this place is.
Alright. I mean, I guess Rizwan's just gonna slowly continue to the next door.
All right, where's everyone else? I see almost everyone's stealthed, so
I'm
Or attempted to.
going behind Riz.
all right, you were
This is
behind
the
Rizwan.
stealth I think we've ever done.
Are you bringing Ruby with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell, she has a better stealth count than I do.
I'm going to put my back against this wall and ready an Eldritch Blast towards anything that looks hostile in the room after the door is open.
All right.
Yeah, Rizwan's gonna go ahead and unsheath her dagger of venom and just kind of ready it. And then she will slowly open the door.
All right. Where's everyone else? Where's Reed and Leon? You guys inside yet?
I'm gonna stay at this point right here, kind of staying outside a little bit.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold a Eldritch Blast as well.
I
Okay.
pull out my sword.
So far, my
Almost.
blade.
I'm gonna stay with Leon.
Huh?
All right. When you guys get inside, you see like a spiral staircase leading up, and there is a decomposing corpse of a troll.
Alright.
Does it look burnt?
It is thoroughly destroyed.
Okay.
Rizwan's gonna walk across the way to that door right there.
Or was everyone else?
I assume it's clear now.
I'm
So I
following.
move in the next room.
She's just gonna look back to the rest of the party.
All right, Reed, as you step in, and Leon, the door is closed behind you.
Fuck!
Step into the main chamber or step into the building?
Basically, like a haunted house kind of scenario here.
Lavender Town.
You're welcome.
Jesus Christ! Why?
All right, Rizwan, as you approach that door, at the corner of your eye, a spectral form rises from the corpse of the troll.
Does it look like a ghost of a troll?
Roll initiative.
Why is mine in red? But it's a
Because you
12?
rolled advantage, but one of them was a natural one.
Advantage? I don't think I had advantage on.
You do because of your natural explorer.
Oh, okay. I must say, I don't think I did. I'm sorry.
Okay, is that everyone? Yes. I might need to turn down my music on my end. Well, it'll turn it down for everyone, but... Rizwin, you're the first up to act.
She doesn't want to run up to this thing. She's going to... She's gonna hold her main action to attack it when it gets within melee range, and she's gonna use her bonus action to give Pulchara advantage on it for his next attack.
Okay. So we'll give... Make that. Okay. Help action. Read.
Okay, I'm gonna cast magic weapon at 4th level on Leon.
Oh.
Actually, you know what? Nah, for now I'll save that for later just in case. So I'll cast it the normal.
Right, okay. Alright, Leon, your weapon. The next hour. What should I give for this one? That looks good. Alright, your weapon becomes a +1 weapon, so any attack rolls you make is going to have a +1, and the damage will be +1 as well.
Can I see him from where I am?
Yeah.
Okay, as my action, I'm gonna cast, just to test it out, cast Toll Dead.
Alright. It's a wisdom saving throw.
Does necrotic damage.
Is that a cantrip?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, it fails, so it takes 15 necrotic damage. It kind
Does
of
it seem to react at all?
Not right, not anything different than what you're used to.
Okay.
But you guys kind of hear this weird screech.
I always get nervous about doing necrotic damage to undead.
At worst, they're resistant or immune to it.
Okay, it's just because I've played other games where dealing that kind of damage to undead heals them.
I don't know if that's a thing in
So-
5e. Anyway, Reed, is that you? Yeah, well, I guess that's your go.
That's it.
Ezra.
First, I'm going to cast Hex on it.
Okay. Targeting. What attribute are you targeting?
Remember, it's ability checks, not saving throws.
Yes.
Oh, what do you guys think? Because I'm just trying to hold off on like using my Hexblade's curse right away. So
We just said hex, and that gives disadvantage to ability checks for a certain ability that you call, which is why I'm calling or asking.
I guess we'll do Wisdom.
Okay. All right, that's your bonus action.
Pew pew.
Okay. Hits. All right, 5. Oh, that's right. Okay. All right, yeah, one more. Oh, nope, that one goes wide.
Yeah.
At least the Eldritch Blast does seem to do almost leave like a permanent mark on this creature. Ochara, unless Ezra wanted to move.
I'm gonna stay where I am for now.
All right, Ochara.
Seeing that Rizwin is helping me land a more solid hit on it, I'm gonna go for the big leagues. I'm gonna ready up my branding smite.
All right.
Gonna approach it. And I'm gonna cast green flame blade on it.
Okay. All right.
Oh, with it-
Advantage.
uh,
No, unfortunately, it you try, but it misses.
The branding smite, you don't use the spell slot for the branding smite.
He does. It's a concentration.
yeah, I still have it.
Oh,
It's just the next
okay.
attack that hits.
Okay, I didn't realize it was a concentration.
Well, guess that's my turn. Then I'm just gonna body block if I can.
All right. Its turn. It's gonna open its maw and attempt to bite at you. Ochara.
All right.
Ow!
I'm gonna hellish rebuke it, I guess.
Okay. Go ahead and do that, and then I'll roll a damage.
Okay.
Why do I always fucking crit you?
I don't know why.
It is always for Chara.
All right. Dex save. Fail. Your fire goes out. It, however, does not seem to affect it as much as you thought it would. All right. Now to see how much you take.
I'm gonna go and do my concentration save.
Ow!
Oh!
Your concentration drops, and you take
Fuck.
39 psychic damage. I'm gonna make a wisdom save.
Fair enough.
Don't forget you had temp HP.
17.
All right, you succeed. You feel your body seizing up, but you shrug off the effect.
Goodbye.
And you're the only one in range.
Okay. It's fun, I know.
12 psychic. And an 8.
It just had 2 enough to knock me out.
Fuck.
Badger.
God, it just did 53 points of damage on me.
Alright, so Pulchara is down? Question mark?
Yes,
or
he is
two
unconscious.
Away from being. Why do I feel like he secretly wants to be a barbarian?
I mean, I had advantage on my attack. You know why I went for the kill.
I'm gonna. I don't have any cool shit to do. First, I would like to Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't mean to attack with a.
That's
I was
fine.
just- And then I would like to try to shoot it with my arrow.
Okay. Make your attack.
Would I know if I should use the silver arrow for this or no?
You don't know.
I'm gonna try one of my silver arrows.
Okay.
Do I add anything or no?
No. That misses.
Yeah, that's all I can do, I guess, for now.
Okay. Leon.
Would I know if like there's actually like legitimate daylight ever shining around here or no?
It's pretty deep in the forest, so there's not really a whole lot of light.
So no. Yeah, okay. I'm going to go ahead and get into the room, of course.
Okay.
Hang on one sec. Let me check this right quick. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead have this pull out my drift globe and have it actually use daylight.
Okay.
So this whole room is shining bright with light.
That's your action.
It's my action? Oh, I thought
Yeah.
it was just like
No, that is an action.
Alright, in that case then what I'll do is I'll just cast Sanctuary on myself.
Okay. Interesting. Go ahead and link that.
Just as soon as I get back to my character sheet. And then I'm going to go ahead and swing at it.
If the warded creature makes an attack, casts a spell that affects an enemy creature, or deals damage to another creature, the spell ends.
Oh, what? God damn it!
Like, are you sure you want to do that?
Sanctuary is more for like if you're playing a more like assisting role as a cleric or something.
I thought it was would actually let me just kind of like be a tank in front of everyone for like a while.
No, but you can use it on another, like an ally, and it'll make it harder for them to attack that ally.
Yeah, I could also just use protection from good, evil, and good.
And I'll let you redact that. Just
Yeah, no, that's also an action. Fuck, this is ridiculous. Yeah, I'll just attack. Fuck this.
all right.
Might as well throw in some divine smite while I'm at it.
That misses.
Well then, never mind.
And top of the round, I'm gonna be right back. My throat is freaking dry as hell. Kind of hurts to talk. I'll be right back. I need more freaking water. We'll take a quick break here, okay?
Okay.
Okey-dokey. I was gonna say, you could use Sanctuary as like a tanky thing.
Yeah.
Where you
I
would
was
cast it on
planning to do
another melee.
I mean, right now Polchar is down.
I thought I'd be past this point in my life.
I
I
was
wasn't
gonna.
expecting him to just completely knock you out in one move.
Like
It
he
didn't
got a
help
nat
that he
20
crit
and
you.
then two 22s. Oh god. Like I said, he dealt 53 points of damage to me. No, wait, no, he dealt more than that. Because I also had 59 points of damage to me.
That's right. We have the temp hit points.
Yeah. I thought with this level, I'm like, now I should have enough health that enemies can't do that to me.
Apparently not.
Nope. I thought
You gotta be careful, because higher level means harder enemies.
I know. Like, I was even thinking about doing my signature smug smile bit. I'm glad I didn't. And there goes my first ever use of green flame blade. It was supposed to be so cool. Thought I was being so smart and all that.
I like how when we were in Dead Snows, they were like, don't let them bite you.
Oh, yeah. Well, at least I, succeeded the wisdom save. I don't know what it would have done to me if I didn't.
Would have stunned
Would have stunned you. It
Oh.
wouldn't have mattered though.
It would not have mattered, no. Isn't it ironic that our second frontline fighter is also the greatest medic? Is that bad?
I mean, that's the case for almost all clerics, to be honest.
Yeah, I suppose so. But I'm a warlock and a bard. Yeah, I guess I would have the same health as a cleric. But still. I don't know what it is about creatures bigger than me just loving to crit. Din, 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 din.
I don't know what that song is from, but I like it.
Pokemon's Lavender Town theme.
like the original Red and Blue.
Oh.
Yeah, that they had a ghost house in that game, and this was the music for it.
No, this was the whole town.
Oh yeah, it was the whole town. Still creepy. Look out, there's a hand on your shoulder.
See,
That's
I
a
like
lot.
to imagine in real life how big something were to be that takes up 20 square feet. And me being a 4-foot tall dwarf is like,
Yeah. Like, Pachar's tall-ish.
or not 20, I mean 10.
He's not as tall as Gregor was, though. Unless you count his horns.
We all having fun?
Yeah, mostly talking about Lavender Town.
Okay.
Right now, Rizwin is not trying her hardest not to show it, but she is super scared out of her wits right now.
Pachar thought he was past this point in his life.
He had to keep critting you for some reason.
It's only with creatures much larger than me, too. Fire
can't-
giants, trolls, ghost of trolls.
See, I keep looking at the token and I can't tell if it has its mouth open or if it just has a really big chin.
I think it's
Oh, it definitely has its mouth open.
Okay.
All right.
it's like-
If you're not here, say here. Who are we missing?
I don't know.
I'm confused for what you just said.
It's a
Did you
joke.
just say if you're not here, say here?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
He did do that.
I was like,
Well, the next two people are in line are here. So, Rizwin, what would you like to do?
She would like to use her action to feed Pulchar her greater healing potion.
All right, that's 4d4 plus 4. Right.
Thank you.
Let me just delete that from my inventory real quick.
Really thought that'd be useful way further down the line.
What can I do with my bonus action? Racewind is going to steal her wits and run towards it. And I would like to use my bonus action to stab it, if you'll allow me that.
You have to make an attack.
That's right. Okay. Then I'll stay there, and I will give Ezra advantage on his next attack against it.
All right. Read.
Okay. Think I'm just gonna do the same thing I did last time.
Okay.
Just gonna toll the dead.
$17 necrotic damage.
And I'm just gonna go back to where I was.
Okay.
So you don't want to go prone?
Nope.
All right, Ezra, you here?
Yep.
Your turn. Your first attack has advantage.
I'm gonna, against my better judgment, run up into the fray. And I'm going to swing at it with a branding smite.
All right. That's a bonus action. That's is it a concentration?
It may be.
It is.
Yes. Does Hex let you do more damage to it, or does it only do the...
It does 1d6 necrotic.
An extra d6 per attack hit.
Okay.
Okay, if that's the case, I'll just... Yeah, that's fine. I'm still gonna try to smack it with a smite.
All right.
I didn't influence you there, did I?
Nat 20!
Nice. All right. Roll your damage plus 4. What level is the Branding Smite at?
It's casted as a 4th level, because that's my last spell slot.
86.
Oh!
8d6.
29
Ooh,
radiant
nice.
damage.
Oh, fuck.
And since I have Thirsty Blade, I swing again.
All right, make another attack. Regular attack.
15.
What
Would you
is
like to
the
add your
thirsty
d6
blade
or
do?
d6? This is a leading question. Would you like to add your d6?
Yes? I thought I lost Hex, though.
This is your inspiration that Pochara gave you.
Yeah.
Oh, that. I'm assuming that I'm gonna miss if I don't add it.
It might be a miss if you don't add it.
It pays to be a bard.
Ooh.
All right, that hits. How do you want to do this?
I go to with my shield in the other hand. I go to a forward thrust into it with the first attack. Radiant energy bursting from the blade. I pull out, spinning it, essentially making the rapier reverse in my hand, and go for a diagonal stab into it.
All right, as you do, it crumples. All right. That you? That finish your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Well, sure, that thing hit you pretty fucking hard.
Yep. Ow.
Yeah, when you were gone, I did say, like, well, he did say not to get bit.
Yep. We still in turn order?
I assume you stand up.
Yeah.
I would be a bit worried if we're still in turn order.
I would too. You preparing something or?
Nope, I'm asking what you're doing.
Oh, okay. Hey, that was a legitimate question. So yes, because in that case, I'm just gonna lean against this wall and give myself a cure wounds.
Okay.
Ow. Okay. Suppose that's my turn.
It rises to its
no.
feet.
It's like a real fucking troll.
The wounds that Ezra seemed to put to it seem to be healing up slightly. All right, its turn. Ezra. Miss. What's your AC?
18.
It flails wildly and cannot seem to get past your shield. And it seems incorporeal, but your shield, it's hitting your shield and blocking it. That's its turn. Badger.
Is my hunter mark still technically on it or no?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I could try shooting it again,
Okay.
but with the normal arrow this time.
Gotcha. That just hits. But as it hits it, it kind of passes through and doesn't seem to do anything to it.
No damage.
My eye's gonna twitch a little bit. And then, oh wait, hang on. Is this a bonus action or an action? Actually, nope. That's all I can do. I'm just gonna put my stuff away and back up because obviously I have no business being in this room because I am not a magic user whatsoever.
I mean, you could get close and hit it with your short sword, but
But if a normal arrow didn't hit it, why would a normal sword hit?
you have a magical weapon. +1 short sword's magical.
Okay.
Just for future reference. Leon.
I'm going to go ahead and try to smack it down again, and I'm going to call for Reese for some fire here.
All right.
Also, a quick question before I actually hit it. Is there like the body still there, or is it just the ghost?
The body's still there, but the spirit troll is very much here too.
Oh, I see what we need to do.
What do you think you need to do? Oh, that hits.
Might as well throw in one level 1 design smite.
Okay. Oh, you don't even need it. You don't need it, so I wouldn't say it. I'd save
Alright,
it.
fine.
All right. How do you want to do this? Because your weapon is currently magical by Reed.
Yep. I'm annoyed, but I just got back up and tried to claw at Ezra as well as bite it. So I'm pretty much just gonna keep swinging at it till it just dissipates.
All right.
We set the body on fire.
Rizwin.
Rizwin will light her torch and attempt to set the body aflame.
All right. You put your torch to the body. The wounds are still closing.
Shit. This isn't working, guys!
Ah!
It might need magic fire.
I got that.
Well,
We're out
Pochara,
of initiative?
you're still in initiative, yeah.
Okay.
Rizwin, are you staying there?
Rizwin's gonna back up after the fire doesn't work.
All right, Reed.
Okay, I'll burning hands.
All right,
Should
you
be able to
burning.
reach him from here.
Yeah, you burning hands. Those wounds are still closing.
Okay, I'm backing up again.
Ah!
Holy water? Didn't we get some from the gem lady?
Oh, what if... what if... oh... I can't say anything.
Ezra, what are you trying?
All I can do is keep smacking it. I smack.
All right, you smack it twice. That one actually... Oh, you have advantage to hit because it's prone. Well,
Okay,
either
so
way,
the
you're
first
smacking into this thing and the wounds are still closing.
I'm all out of spells, guys.
Pochara, what would you like to try?
Well, they tried magical fire. All I really have is the, You know what? I would like to make acid in with my alchemy flask and try to dump that on the body.
Would it take an action to do that?
Yes, it does actually. Is it an action to pour to also?
Well, yeah.
Ah. I'm just going to get that ready then, and I'm just gonna cast a healing word on myself. With
Okay.
the bonus action. So I'll
Alright.
get that for next turn about. Get ready to kill it, guys. Again.
It gets back up. I will say, you guys do have with the damage type necessary to defeat this thing. No one has tried it yet. All right, odds. It's going for Ezra. Evens, it's going for Leon. All right. I believe that hits.
That will hit.
You take, wow, 9 psychic damage, and you need to make a wisdom saving throw. No.
I'll use a luck point.
Okay. All right. You draw on your luckiness to shrug off the effect. It's still gonna take 2 claws at you. Only 1 hits
I'd
for
like to
11 psychic damage.
I like to do my cutting words to block Ezra from that claw.
Okay. Roll your cutting words. Oh, it doesn't matter. He's 18, isn't it? Yeah, and no, you only take 9 total damage, so.
Okay, so I take just the 9.
Yeah. Did you set your max HP higher despite having? Was it always
Well,
58?
I have the temp HP and I just hadn't bumped it up yet.
No, you don't bump
actual-
you don't bump that part up yet since you have the whatchamacallit. Yeah. So you take all the 10 hit points are gone, but you take 3 damage to your regular HP. Badger.
I guess I'll pull out my short sword. I'm not gonna lie, Badger's quite annoyed at this point, and she's just gonna run up and try to smack her with her short sword.
Okay.
The hunt mark on it.
That hits. All right, hunter's mark. It falls down again.
Does anyone have some fucking holy water? I'm getting tired of this shit.
I'm making acid.
You never got holy water.
We didn't know.
Pilchar, do you have any spell slots left?
I got plenty, yeah.
Warlock spell slots? Never mind. You don't have that. Never mind.
Do you see it
What
there,
about
Badger?
turn undead?
That's not gonna. I can't
Turn
even
undead
enjoy
is a
it.
cleric thing.
And also, Badger, your weapons, your damage seems to be doing more to this. It seems to be a giant of some kind. It's not technically undead.
It's a giant?
I was surprised too, but it's technically giant.
But I also got a bonus because it's
Oh,
one of my favorite
no.
creatures.
You would have got a bonus to damage, but it doesn't matter since you did enough to take it down.
Can
do
I
you-
attack the body?
Do you
The dead body?
Well, you already attacked once.
So I can't have Nyx bite the throat.
Since you're riding, no.
Alright. Well, my only other guess is to overkill the body. That's my turn.
You stay there.
Wait, he's dead. There's no opportunity attack. I'm gonna move the fuck away.
Gotta ask those leading
Found it.
questions.
I'm not used to killing things. That's not usually Badger's.
Leon.
How's the body looking? Is it like still just slowly dying, or is it just
Like the spirit body?
well the physical body?
The physical body is basically dead and decayed.
But it's destroyed and gone, right?
Yeah, it is not alive. It is thoroughly dead.
I have no idea what to hit him with, guys. I'm confused.
Ram your heads against this wall until you can figure it out.
Religion?
If you want to use your attack action to make a religion check, I'll allow it.
I'll go for it. Why not?
Okay, meet me. Go to the private chat. Spirituals are a fickle thing. They're different than regular trolls in that, fire and acid doesn't work to stop the regeneration. You need more mental or metaphysical, I guess, to damage it. I'm trying to think of a good word for it. The party has access to it. Namely, Ezra and Pochara do have access to something that can do it. All right, maybe go back up.
Up to this turn.
I can't do it this turn. I have to either back away and take opportunity attack, or
It's dead right now. You want an opportunity to attack you.
Leon, you get that information. how do
Tell
you
us the
how do you tell the party? Push your button.
Bill, basically, metaphysical is probably something that's gonna be able to do it. Ezra and Pelchar, you have access to this.
Force damage.
Called it.
I guess so.
I mean, I kind of figured that out by when he said earlier. It seems like the Eldritch Blast left permanent holes in it.
Well, then go for it. Hit him with that.
All right, Rizwin, what do you do?
Rizwin's gonna be like, well, apparently I'm not gonna be much use here. So she's gonna step back into the corner and, is it still down right now?
Yes.
She'll give Ezra advantage.
It's
against
considered
it.
incapacitated, so, but it's also prone. So if he were to do that, it'd be like a regular roll anyway. So you don't need to.
Okay, she's still gonna give him advantage.
All right.
'Cause
Regular
she doesn't have
roll.
anything else.
Reed, do you do anything?
Nope, I skipped my turn. I can't do it.
All right, Ezra.
Regular roll, regular roll.
I'm gonna back up, and then I will attempt to Eldritch Blast it 2
Alright.
times.
Regular rolls. One
15
more.
doesn't have it to me.
That does not hit.
And that definitely doesn't.
Oh, that does not hit.
I'm gonna use a luck point on that one.
Okay. Nope.
Okay then.
Well,
Gotta
Chara.
enjoy using them luck points.
I'm just gonna join in at the throwing Eldritch Blast at it with him.
All right. Hey, how do you want to do this for real this time? With that 26 to hit.
I want to be a wet splatter on the wall, off from where I just push it with the Eldritch Blast.
Ectoplasm.
Gone.
Well,
I
that
feel
was,
like that's just some poetic irony there.
yeah.
The troll regenerates 10 hit points at the start of each of his turns. If the troll takes psychic or force damage, this trait does not function.
Oh my god, I could have done that.
I
Okay.
have both those damages.
I did. I had one.
I knew it.
You could have vicious mockered it to death.
Yeah, that's actually
Yeah,
true.
coulda.
Holy
I
shit! Nice.
knew it. I was right.
Well, that
Why
was
won't
interesting.
you just die?
I
Okay.
What,
I
what am
had
I supposed to do with
messaged-
this?
I had messaged the DM earlier in the fight being like, we have to do psychic damage, don't we? I fought
Oh.
these before. They're not fun.
Well,
I was
well,
like,
my-
wait a minute.
You said it's a giant and not an undead?
Yes, it is considered giant. Surprisingly enough.
Because when
I'm-
you said that, that's what made me think, wait a minute.
I'm going to hand Rizwin my alchemy flask. Well, alchemy jug. He's like, here, this is full of acid and I'd like it to be used before we leave here.
We need the bones though, don't we? Was it this guy bone?
No.
Probably not. It's a mage.
Well, it's acid that's just going to go to waste.
I just hold on to it. Maybe we can burn something later on.
All right, I'm just gonna give you the description of this room. A wide hall runs the width of the house with black marble fireplace at one end and a sweeping red marble staircase at the other. Mounted on the wall above the fireplace is a long sword, which is very rusty.
Rusty Dusty.
So here's the thing, guys. This place is 4 floors tall, right?
Yeah.
This place is crawling with ghosts and spirits. This is gonna be rough because we're trapped in here.
Well, from the looks of it, it looks like me and Ezra are the main ones that can even hurt these things.
We're probably gonna need to take a short rest because I'm out of slots.
That's a fair point. I probably shouldn't have been healing myself while we were talking. I mean, I would like to at least check out this floor before
This
we rest.
is a long shot. Polchar, you can sense magic, yeah?
Yeah, I can.
Would a mage's bones be considered magical since he was magic?
I can't really see magical creatures. I'm not really sure where do the remains of creatures lie on that line.
But wouldn't he have a magical source of some sort? Like a focus?
Yeah, if he had that, I could probably see it.
Do you sense anything magical on this floor?
This place is made of stone, right?
Yeah, it has like wooden paneling and stuff.
Yeah.
But like the walls are probably have stone embedded within them.
Yeah, I have trouble seeing through stone with magic.
You also know that unless the wizard's like thing was specifically magical, most arcane focuses aren't. They're just mundane things.
Yeah. I was more just hoping he had like magical items on him or something. Like how I can an alchemy flask.
I'm assuming Rizwan's friend is the mage.
No.
No, the one that was possessing her.
Does she know anything of the mage, like a symbol or something?
Nope.
Or something he had?
Nope.
Either way, I'm gonna open this door right here because I want to check out this floor before we rest.
Can you see if that sword is magical or anything like that? Because it's kind of weird that it would be described in here with no meaning. Like, can I look a little closer at that?
It's a mundane sword that is very deteriorated.
Any emblems on it or anything?
Anyway, Pochara, that cloakroom has several black cloaks hanging from hooks on the walls, and a top hat sits on a high shelf.
I will take one coat my size and the top hat, thank you.
I had a feeling you would.
Pochara would do that. Badger, the only thing that you see on it is like a windmill cameo worked into the hilt.
A windmill?
Yeah. And the wooden paneled walls around this area are ornately sculpted with images of vines, flowers, nymphs, and satyrs.
Quick question. Should I just put down fine clothing in inventory?
Put down like a black cloak and top hat.
Musty
the spell lasts
clothing.
an hour, right?
Okay.
Yeah, his spell lasts an hour.
Okay.
Now that I'm wearing this, I feel the sudden compulsion to say hello and raise zombies.
No, you don't.
I don't know.
That was a white set, not a black set.
I guess I opened the door in front of me then.
All right. Alright, Alright, you see a carved mahogany table surrounded by 8 high-backed chairs with sculpted armrests and cushioned seats. A chandelier hangs above the table, which is covered in resplendent silverware and crystalware polished to a dazzling shine.
That's odd.
What's wrong?
Why would all this silverware and crystal be so pristine looking when everything else is not?
Well, I think there's a mage that stays here, Ezra.
Even so.
Quick question. The coats and hats weren't like dusty at all, were they?
Maybe a little dusty, but they seem in decent condition.
Okay, it wasn't like several years of dust then. Okay.
But wasn't the guy outside saying you have to get the mage's bones? Obviously, if he's bones, he hasn't ate here in a while.
And that could mean
Why don't you
someone
take a closer
else is-
look, Polchar? Oh, sorry, not Polchar, Ezra.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess I can take a closer look at all the glassware and the silverware on the table just to kind of see if there's anything special about it or like. So you said in the room itself, is the whole room look pristine, or is it just for some reason the
I mean,
crystal looks
It all
pristine?
looks pretty good, and the red silk drapes cover the windows, and a tapestry depicting hunting dogs and horse-mounted aristocrats chasing after a wolf hangs from an iron rod bolted to the south wall.
The audacity! They have the dinner fork and the salad fork mixed up on this place setting. I am appalled.
I look at that iron rod.
Rizwan would like to, after seeing the cleanliness of the items on the table, she would like to examine the floor to see if there's any, like, footprints in the dust or anything that might, say that there was anybody other than us walking around.
All right, make an investigation check. Nothing recent. What little dust there is, I don't really see many signs of foot traffic.
I think this is from the ghosts.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, regardless of what it is, it doesn't seem to be an immediate thing, so let's see what else there is around here.
I would like
I
to
wanted
open door. Oh, sorry.
I was saying I want to investigate that rod, but go ahead.
Is this not anything?
You don't see anything there.
It's like just the wall.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, you open that door.
Yep.
All right.
I think I found the facilities.
This is actually the
Or
kitchen.
ki-
Yeah, it's the kitchen. That's like a wash basin. The
I
kitchen
mean,
is
it
tidy
can't.
with dishware, cookware, and utensils neatly placed on the shelves. A work table has a cutting board and a rolling pin atop it. A stone dome-shaped oven. Oh, sorry, that's an oven. Stands near the near the north wall with a bent iron stovepipe connected to the hole in the ceiling.
Can I also just say something? That
What?
you're all lucky I'm Pachara, not Gregor. He would want to make this place his new home and enslave all the zombies in this forest.
I
I
believe it.
actually enjoy that there's a drawing of a rolling pin on that table.
Oh yeah. Leon, if you want that closet, I'll get this one.
Leon, that actually just seems like a very small thing. Do you open it?
Yeah,
a broom
I'll take a look
closet.
at it.
Alright, you open it. It's behind a small door in the south. Or I have to get the orientation of this map right in the in that thing there. A 2-foot wide is a dumbwaiter, a 2-foot wide stone shaft containing a wood elevator box attached to a simple rope and pulley mechanism. At Pochara, that appears to be a pantry that seems to have fresh-looking food in it.
Ooh. I'm gonna take. Is there like fruit or anything in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna immediately take a bite out of something.
It tastes
Like
bland.
Hey Leon, all the food in here is bland tasting.
Was it magic food?
Is it?
You might want
Can I-
to take that with
Is-
us then.
Is
But
there
leave it for
a
now.
way to tell if food was created with the create food and water spell?
No, I'll give it an Arcana check if you let me.
I mean, you're more than welcome to.
Well,
Seems like mundane food.
Just seems like normal food.
Mash. I think that'd be good for us later on. Just leave it here. We'll pick it up later on.
Fair enough. If I'm gonna put the apple back.
All right.
If it was bland, then it was probably a red delicious.
Wait,
All right.
Waiting for reinforcements. I'm guessing, Ezra.
One more room to go.
Or is it 2? It's 1.
Do you want me to lead the pack, Ezra, or nah?
I'm at the door. I might as well open it.
All right.
I'm just chilling in the back with Reed because last time the door shut when we were all in the same room. So I'm just acting like a weird angel.
This
Oh
oak-paneled
my
room
God.
looks like a hunter's den. Mounted above the fireplace is a stag's head, and positioned around the outskirts of the room are 3 stuffed wolves. 2 padded chairs draped in animal furs face the hearth, with an oak table between them supporting a cask of wine.
As a player, I now know what this house is.
Huh?
You sucker! Goddamn!
2 cabinets stand against the walls.
What are you talking about?
The one on the
Leon?
east,
I know, as a player, I know what this house is now.
the one on the
Yeah.
to the north actually is has a padlock, or sports a lock.
Was the wine glass been recently opened? Or the bottle, I mean?
It's just a cask of wine. Make a survival.
Do I get anything for being proficient with brewer supplies?
Advantage. Yeah, I'll give you advantage on this. Or you can use your blue.
Hey.
Yeah, I'll give you advantage on this. Yeah.
Ooh.
It has not been opened recently, but it seems to be decent wine.
Alright. She will examine the lock on the wardrobe here.
All right.
How old does it look?
I mean, it looks kind of old, but it still seems in good shape.
Alright. She would like to pick said lock.
All right, roll your thieves' tools. Easy. This is just child's play. You just go in. You don't even look at it when you get clink. Eh. All right, inside you find a heavy crossbow, a light crossbow, a hand crossbow, 20 bolts for each weapon, and kind of stuffed in the corner is a bundle of 10 arrows.
So it's gonna be a total of 60 bolts.
Yes.
This one's just gonna take all of that.
The arrows look. You feel something special might be about these arrows.
Dad, you're
Uh,
made with arrows.
She'll take them out and be like, is there anybody who knows about magic things? Or how to tell if something's magic?
You're looking at them. Both.
Well, I found these, and she kind of holds out the quiver of arrows and says, and they seem kind of different to me.
Yeah, I'll give them a look. Can I do another Arcana check?
Sure.
20.
You kind of look at them and kind of like feel like when you like thrust them a little bit, they kind of feel like they're. Yeah, the bolts are mundane. You kind of feel like they go through the air easier.
Ah.
Ah!
Matt. Oh.
Badger!
I was about to say, I
Oi.
do have some good food for you, Risley.
I'm just yelling from the other room.
If we run into some more ghosts, you and Badger now have a way to hurt them.
Question:
Oh,
is there
I
like
don't
any
use
portraits?
In this particular room, there do not appear to be any portraits.
Okay. So you ready to go upstairs, guys?
Actually, I was planning on sitting in this chair and getting my Song of Rest ready for you guys.
Yeah, we need to take a short rest because at the moment the two people that can consistently deal force damage need their spell slots back.
I'll get one of my good spell slots back, and I could benefit from a little bit of resting up and healing.
But isn't Eldritch Blast a cantrip?
Well, spell
Yes.
slots are always nice to have.
Yes, that, and I have an ability called Eldritch Smite, which if I hit, it deals force damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and also I get back my hex stuff too, so it helps.
All right, you guys are taking a short rest.
Yep, I'm gonna do my Song of Rest.
Might as well do in this room over here.
I might as well go in the room with everyone else, begrudgingly out.
Yeah,
I mean,
gonna
really,
sit.
the only people that are hurt, that were hurt, are you, Pulchara. And you have to spend hit die to benefit from your Song of Rest.
I would have had to spend hit die to heal anyway.
Okay, so you just get that extra one. So now you're
Yeah.
full.
Yeah, I'm just one away from full now, and I am gonna get one of my good spell slots back. So
If Rizman looks out the window, can she see the dude out there?
Yeah,
Is he still messing with the bones?
yeah.
should we invite him in?
Out of game, I feel like saying, "Thanks for the heads up, asshat. You said nothing else was in here but bones."
He
Technically,
said the
he
bones
was not
didn't know.
false.
He said the bones didn't say.
That was a real question, by the way. Should we invite him inside, or?
He's been out here for a long time. I think
I
he'll be
asked-
fine.
Yeah, I asked him why doesn't he come in. He's like, because he has no reason to be in there. Though, can I
said
study
the-
these wolves a little bit more?
Sure. What do you want to learn about them?
He said the bones told him to stay there.
I'm guessing there's normal wolves, not like dire wolves or anything like
Yeah,
that.
these are just pelts of normal wolves that have been turned into rugs.
Are
Yep.
we assuming it's local?
I mean, they
Like
look like wolves.
Wolves from
Nothing,
this area?
nothing different about them.
How many rugs are there?
3.
Can I take them?
Do you stuff them in the bag of holding, or something? Because it's 3 wolf pellets, or
Yeah, I probably put them in the bag of holding if y'all are okay with that.
Yeah, right.
Why do you want them?
To make clothes and cloaks. I mean, wolf's fur is very dense and thick. It's a very warm material. And it's kind of a sad to let them go to waste here. I mean, no one's using them, so it's a waste.
I mean, are they even in a shape anymore to be used as clothing?
Only my DM can tell me.
everything in here seems to be in pretty decent shape.
My DM has told me that it is fine. Bows my head, my vestment closed.
All right, you
You
guys.
said there's a fireplace?
Yeah, there's a hearth. By where Purchara is.
Yeah, me, Ruby, and Opal are all just gonna kind of curl up in front of the fireplace, enjoying the warmth of the.
Did you all know what kind of? Did you guys take any of those crossbows or leave them?
Well, Rizman took the crossbow bolts, but she already has a
Arrows.
she has a hand crossbow already.
I mean,
So
I already have a light crossbow, so
I think the only one that
Does
uses actual
Ezra wants some of the crossbow bolts.
Well, I think it was only the arrows that were magical, right?
Yeah, everything
Yeah.
else was mundane. I just didn't know if anyone took the hand crossbow or the heavy crossbow or the light crossbow.
I certainly didn't.
Do they have any emblems on there, like windmills?
No, these are just also just mundane, but they seem to be in good shape.
Can I draw that emblem we saw on that sword earlier?
Sure.
Okay,
No
so do
problem.
we want to try heading upstairs?
Yep.
Who wants to lead the pack on this one?
I could get my magic eyes ready, and I could do it.
I'll follow
I'll-
right behind you, Pochar.
I'll be behind Leon.
Okay, I'm gonna take 10 minutes to prepare my magic eyes.
All right. Magic eyes.
I'm going to stand close to Reed, very close, because she does not particularly care to be in this building at all right now.
She can't leave it.
That's
Everything you-
even more reason why she does not particularly care to be in this building right now.
Have we
everything
tried
in
opening
here's-
a window, by the way?
Oh shit, yeah! Here are the windows, so can we open them or break them?
Nice try. They don't budge.
Palchara, Eldritch Blast that window!
No,
Can
that's,
we-
It's
that's
haunted. You can't
No.
leave.
Can
No,
we
that's-
shimmy up the chimney?
no. Eldritch Blocks and Windows is Ezra, not mine.
Fish, you amazing bastard.
Either way, I will lead the charge up the stairs. Charge! I'm guessing I come out over here.
I am pretty much almost pressed against Reed right now, side on top of.
You come yeah, you just kind of like right there.
Not gonna lie, still scared of your panther.
Shh,
Alright,
we don't care right now.
Unlit oil lamps are mounted on the walls of this elegant hall. Hanging above the mantelpiece is a wood-framed portrait of 2 adults and 2 children. Oh, and cradled in the arms of the father is a baby,
Oh my
which
god.
the mother regards with a hint of scorn. Standing suits of armor flank wooden doors in the north and south walls. Each clutches a spear and has a visor helm shaped like a wolf's head.
How many place settings were put out in the dining area?
Eight, but I mean, if you're
Okay, never mind.
entertaining.
So, learning our lesson from earlier, I'm going to give a quick look at all 4 of these armors from here with my magic eyes. Do they look magical?
Nope, they are mundane.
Excellent. Well, I think I'll check out this door up here then before we go up.
Alright, do you open it?
Yes.
Alright.
I open it. I move over a little bit or 2.
Alright.
Hmm.
Red velvet
fine.
drapes cover the windows of this room, and an exquisite mahogany desk and a matching high-backed chair face the entrance to the fireplace, which hangs above a framed picture of a windmill perched atop a rocky crag. Situated in corners of the room are 2 overstuffed chairs. Floor-to-ceiling bookshelves line the south wall, or the east wall. A rolling wooden ladder allows one to more easily reach the high shelves.
Leon will check the desk.
Everyone be careful. As far as we know, this is a wizard's study.
The desk is empty except for an iron key.
I'll pick up the iron key.
All right.
You're on edge waiting to Eldritch Blast something, aren't you, Ezra?
You never
Always.
know what's around the corner.
Right then. Anything interesting in this room? Magic twice.
Nothing magical.
I picked up a key.
Okay.
Ooh, Rizwan wants to kind of look through the stuff on the desk to see anything that can kind of tell her about who owned this place.
That's kind of what I just did.
Yeah, you didn't really find anything other than that.
Okay.
Although... with your passive perception, you notice a crack in the northeast corner by one of the bookshelves. You notice a crack, like one's put out a little bit. Or you notice something off about it.
She doesn't take her eyes off of it, but then she goes, Leon, come here. And she's gonna kinda point at it and kinda show it to you and says, what do you think about that?
Only one way to find out. He just goes up to it and tries to move it.
Or you actually see like a book nearby that you a red covered book with a blank spine. You pull on it. It clicks.
Well, there's a click.
Does it pull open? Oh. Oh.
That would be a yes.
This room also contains bookshelves packed with tomes. A heavy wooden chest with clawed iron feet stands against the east wall. Its lid half closed. Sticking out of the chest is a skeleton in leather armor. With your passive perception, you can see that it seems to have triggered a trap because 3 darts are stuck in their skeleton there.
Ah. Well, if there was a trap there, then Rizwan's gonna see what's in the chest.
Take a look at the books in this room.
Alright. Rizwan, you find 3 blank books with black leather covers worth 25 gold pieces each. 3 spell scrolls, Bless, Poison, Protection from Poison, and Spiritual Weapon.
Alright.
And yeah, that's all you find there. And Leon, you the tomes seem to describe, some of them seem to describe fiend summoning rituals and necessity and necromantic rituals of a cult called the Priests of Asibus.
Would I know anything about that?
Make an Arcana check. It's bullshit. It's literally complete BS.
Huh. Just toss it to the side then.
Alright.
Suppose I'm gonna open up this door over here then.
Alright. Rizwan, are you with the party?
Yeah, give me a sec.
Oh, you just writing stuff down?
Char.
Yeah, I'm putting stuff into the party loot.
I found a book for Char about summoning like beans and such.
Beans?
It was complete bullshit.
Ah. A lot of stuff is actually
Beans.
beans.
Alright, in this room, you actually see, you actually didn't notice before, but there's actually a trail of blood kind of leading to this door. You can kind of see it strewn about in, like, all these, deceased people that have been here probably a couple months. Kind of get 2 and 2 together that they might have been the ones that got here recently. And also might be the ones that slayed the troll.
Huh.
any of them look familiar to me?
No. Like the one over here looks like they have like they were in mage robes. This one here is in heavy plate. One of them looks like they're in lighter armor, and the other one seems to be carrying a bow. But Polchara, you get the sense that something, this guy, something magical coming from there. Seems to be a glow from his armor.
Okay, everyone stand back. I'm definitely feeling the magic moving in this room.
Polchara, did you spend any hit dice?
I did one for a Song of Rest.
But did you spend the hit die itself?
Yeah, like it. If you're asking if I'm missing a hit dice, yeah.
Well, yeah, but you also didn't you didn't roll it, and you would be at max HP.
Ah, fair enough.
So just telling you that.
Oh God, am I about to die?
We'll see. As you step in the room.
Oh.
4 spectral creatures arise from the corpses with hatred in their eyes. And that is where we'll end it for the night, because it is 9:15.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Be expecting a misty step, people.
Assuming you get a turn.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah.
Do I even want to know what that 10 is for?
It's the number room.
Yeah, I must have missed that one. Oh yeah, because I accidentally I highlighted all the crap in here. Yeah, that's just the room number.
Oh, fair enough.
Just want to say that red 10 just creepy and eerie.
Sorry,
Oh,
that's.
yeah.
Do not pay attention to the man behind the curtain.
If you do not leave this room in 10 turns, the whole party dies.
Oh God.
Four spectral beings rise from the bodies.
But yeah,
as
Polchara,
well as
the
an
guy
ominous-
on the ground in front of you, he does seem to have a full plate, but it is glowing with your eyes. But yeah, we'll pick it up there next week.
Now, is it actually glowing, or is it just reflecting the specter now? I mean...
It is magical.
You just be...
magical.
I have to say, so far I'm thankful because I was expecting like all of them to like turn into like ghosts or something, and then the doors to slam behind me.
That's what I was expecting actually, for the door to slam.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not that evil. That would kill Polchara.
Yeah.
Yeah. After they all surround me and all getting at 20s.
Probably will.
Yeah.
Dang, that would be rough.
Probably.
Are you nice enough to tell us what Bellabarong is?
That's something my DM decided to give me information on when I was pitching him like ideas about this. And he gave me that enemy or that monster. Well, I'll tell you some more, I guess, after, or you can just look it up, because that's the name of the freaking creature.
I'm excited to come across some magic armor. Unless someone else wants it.
It's full plate.
You won't, unless you
Yeah, it's
have
heavy.
15 strength or higher, you can't wear it.
It's also
14 strength?
you also don't have proficiency in heavy armor.
Oh, right.
Like
Leon.
the irony is, I think I have proficiency in. I think I have proficiency, but
Nope.
my strength is not even close.
You don't. You have medium armor.
I can do it.
Oh, right. Full. I always forget full plate isn't. Yeah.
What?
Okay.
What did he
I'm
say
all
his
caught up.
name was again? I tried scrolling up, but it's too far.
I assume you're just gonna look up like
Burbling.
what they're about and stuff.
Yeah, he was a lot of fun.
This
All
has
right.
been an interesting adventure with Lavender Town music just playing in the background.
You're welcome.
Really adds to the feng shui.
But yeah, we'll pick that
Part-
up next
Sorry,
week.
sorry.
We lost our temporary hit points, right?
No, not next
We
week.
got arrested.
Well, your temporary hit points didn't go away. You still have those.
Lucky y'all.
Fish, not next week.
Yeah,
Is that
I'm sorry, not next week. In 2 weeks. Oh wow, yeah. Because next week we will we have people out for Thanksgiving. We'll be meeting their families and stuff, and I don't have anything ready. So
Is that a piano?
I would
yes.
say the harpsichord.
I've always loved the thought of a bard being proficient with pianos and having to play like a grand piano during a fight.
Just put on the card.
But yeah, thanks for joining us, everybody. We'll see you in 2 weeks. I'll stream something in a week. I don't know what yet. It's probably more Dark Souls. Because I'll have time to do my no-hit attempts.
I'll be doing some Pokemon every so often.
Cool.
Bye, darlings.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time. Good night, everyone. Appreciate it.
Goodbye.
Bye.